All right, guys. So I definitely saved the best story for last. You would think that the Lemurian crystal was the best story. No. This teeny tiny little guy is definitely got the story. Okay, so I was originally going in for moldavite. I was finally going to bite the bullet and I was finally going to do moldavite. But then I touched all the moldavite, I felt it, and I had absolutely no reaction whatsoever. I didn't hear nothing, I didn't feel nothing, and I'm like, and everyone understands and knows that moldavite is extraordinarily expensive, and I'm not paying that kind of money for nothing. Or this is my opinion, okay? And this is how I shop for crystals. So if you want to shop for them online or however you want to do it, like I'm not poo-pooing anybody's way of doing things, okay? However, this little guy is called the Columbianite. Also, a tektite, but not just any tektite. This is actually evidently a little bit more powerful than moldavite. Why, you would ask? Because the second that she started talking to me about it, okay, so she was like, yep. So, of course I'm going through the moldavite and I'm like, hey, I'm not really feeling anything about it. And she was like, oh, well, why don't you try the Columbianite? And I was like, what's that? And she's like, well, actually it's a little bit more powerful than moldavite. So maybe you've surpassed the level that the moldavite would be able to help you at. I was like, all right, resonates, makes sense. Sure. Like, what you got? So at first she hands me a stone about this size, okay? This size. And it's this little rock, it's Columbianite, right? Do you want to know that the second I put it in my hand, I heard the name Pel. P-E-L-E, as in the god of volcanoes, Pel. And I said, is this a volcanic rock? And she was like, yeah, why? I was like, because I literally got the name Pel from holding it. And she's like, you got it? I was like, why? Either that's the name of the crystal or the name of the spirit that's in the I don't know, okay? But that's what I got. I got the name Pel, and that's it. That's all I got. I didn't get anything else. I just got Pel, and it was a very strong, like, very bold, vocal Pel. So let me go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about Columbianite. So this stuff, by the way, which is why I have this super teeny tiny guy, and he has a story as well, which was how I found him, okay? Because it's very, very expensive because of its rarity, and considering that it's being classified in the same category as moldavite, of course the price is skyrocketed. It's like $24 a gram or something like that. Anyway, that chunk was like, I don't know, almost $300. So I was like, don't think I want to do that today. So we keep going, and she places a couple more in my hand. And as she places this one in my hand, holy crap. Do you want to know that I literally threw it down on the ground? I literally threw it down. I was like, what? It felt like, once again, confirming that volcanic rock, it felt like someone put a burning coal in my hand, like literally just dropped it. And so I was like, ugh. And then she's like got big eyes, because it's like a little guy, and I just literally throw it down on the ground in the store. She's like, oh my God. She's like, oh, what happened? And I was like, well, and I'm sitting here looking at my hand. I'm like, it didn't burn me or anything, but it felt like it did. It felt like you just put a hot coal in my hand, and like, whew, gracious. So I didn't get a name from him, or her, it, whatever. But I definitely had a very strong reaction in response to it. So this little guy came home with me. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Columbianite is a rare ancient pseudo-tektite or volcanic glass found in Colombia, named Piedra Rayo or lightning stone. How fun. By the indigenous Muisca tribe. Believed to be 30 million years old, it has a high vibrational energy and is associated with spiritual growth, communication with higher realms, and protection. While sometimes linked to the spiritual Cintamani Stone from Sanskrit text, its primary classification is volcanic glass, similar to obsidian. Pseudotektite and volcanic glass. Columbianite is a natural glass formed by the impact of a meteor in a volcano. An impact of a meteor in a volcano. Like, you guys, do you have any idea how crazy that is? As above, so below. I mean, come on, that is the most as above, so below you could get. 548 as they say that. Okay. Anyway, which vaporized rocks and molten material. High vibration, it's known for its extremely high vibrational energy and used in metaphysical practices to promote spiritual awakenings and intuition. It's initially black or dark brown. It can appear brown to gray or purple when light shines through it. This guy is crystal clear when I put it up to a light. It's crazy. It was crazy, crazy. Origin, primarily found in the Cauca River of Colombia. It has metaphysical and spiritual significance. It's believed to help in communication with the divine, spirit guides, and the invisible, which I didn't really realize that I had a disconnect from it in the first place. But y'all, when I went shopping this day, like I had so much communication. I had like words, like all words. I like full. It was crazy. I had so much going on that day. It is, despite its high vibration, it acts as a protective and grounding stone, helping to channel and stabilize spiritual energies. Emotional and mental health. It's associated with releasing negative patterns, stress relief, creating clarity, and promoting inner peace. For the culture, the local Muisca tribe revered it as the Pita Rayo, or the lightning stone, a sacred stone for spiritual illumination. And the rarity and value is rarer than moldavite. Columbianite is considered rare and highly valued, and its value is increasing due to its lesser known status. I may have just added to the rarity bit of that. It is a collector's item. Its rare and unique properties make it a sought after stone for collectors. Guys, oh my goodness. This stone had such an incredible little story, and I can't believe that I dropped it. I thought I lost it. I literally thought I lost the stone after I dropped it. Of course, I can put it in my hand now and it's fine, and I can I spent some time with it. I was like, please don't burn me again. Anyway, so I thought that was really, really interesting and fascinating to share with you guys. Thank you guys so much. I do have I have a couple more pieces, but they shouldn't take too long to talk about. All right, one more video. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great night.